All right, we're back at E3 2014 and with Maxwell and McGee, who just saw Mortal Kombat X.
Yep, this is one of the games I'm definitely most excited about to check out here at the show, and there are a lot of changes coming in Mortal Kombat X compared to the previous MK9.
So you're gonna have to explain some of this to me because this is a series that I used to love quite a bit.
Sure.
The latest iterations of the game I found a bit unbalanced, a bit unwieldy, but the trailer that they showed, or at least with the gameplay bit, looked really smooth. And I guess maybe can you elaborate on how these games are different from like Injustice and Mortal Kombat 9?
Yeah, on the note of the smoothness of the game, that was something I asked about right away to the developer. In that trailer they showed, it did look very fluid, very smooth, and that's something they have been actively working on. They realize that their games do kind of look like two robots fighting with each other. So they've been going to greater pains to just sort of, one, speed up the action, and two, create more animations to just link different moves together so you're not like popping from one attack to another one quite so much, you're like naturally transitioning between them. As so far as this game is different from Injustice, one of the big changes I was excited to see is what they're doing with the interactables, the stage interactables, and the things you can do in the environment. In Injustice, it got a little crazy where like some characters use interactables to jump around the screen, some characters would like smash you over the head with a car or whatever. In MK10, all characters use the background interactables in the same way.
Okay.
And most of those interactables are mobility based.
So the balance is a little bit more reasonable.
It's a little more even across the cast. And another thing that I really liked was, like in the Batcave in Injustice, you could run up to the Batmobile and just like spam the missiles out of the Batmobile over and over. You can't do that so much in MK10. One, because most of the interactables, again, are mobility based, and two, because using an interactable now requires a little bit of stamina meter because it's a new fighting game, so naturally we have to have more meters in it.
Like you do.
Like you do. So you can't just go around spamming interactables over and over now because it is going to drain your stamina.
Yeah. Can you tell me a bit about, I guess, the variants? They talked about characters will have multiple versions. This isn't just costumes, right?
Yeah, it actually does affect costumes as well, but basically each character has 3 different variants that affects his or her playstyle. I asked the developer, like, do you guys even think of a character as being like a zoning character or a grappler or like a rushdown character anymore? And that's not really the case because the variants are going to let you play in all sorts of different styles with the same character. So I played a lot as Devora, who's like the bug woman with like the weird insect arms coming out the sides. And so she had a variant that like let her throw a bug bomb that stunned people, and another one that shot like poison at them, and another one that was a little more melee focused. So she can be played up close, she can be played far away. And then, like I mentioned, it also affects their outfits too, just as a fun cosmetic thing. So like in one style, she's got her hood up, and another one, her hood's down, and another one, she has like poison dripping from her hands and feet and stuff. So there's a lot of neatness to be explored there.
This game sounds a lot more interesting to me compared to the last few games from Boone and team. So I know I'm excited. Are you looking forward to it?
I'm definitely looking forward to this game. I think it's going to be it'll definitely be a competitive contender. And as long as they stay true, they're not ready to talk about the single player suite at this point, but I know MK9 had like that crazy story mode that people love. It had the challenge tower. All the developer would say was like they realize and recognize that stuff that people love. So I think we'll probably be able to expect similar things in this game.
All right, cool. Well, that's Mortal Kombat X from Maxwell and McGee. Thanks for joining me. Stay tuned to GameSpot for more info from the E3 2014 show floor.